And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. It's been a great day in the neighborhood. We talked about swimming life-saving, and we talked about Dr. Seuss, which reading is another life-saving capacity for you there. Don't forget now, if you want to take the lifeguard course for the city of Cleveland, you need to let Kelly know, 650-7616. That starts Friday. And if you want to see Dr. Seuss, if you want to see Cat in the Hat, The Grinch, and Thing 1 and Thing 2, get a goodie bag and a free book, etc., Cleveland State, Saturday. And that is from, I'm going to give you those times again as soon as I find it here, from 10 until 1 in the library at Cleveland State, and it's free. Now, the lifeguard class is not free, but that's something that you probably need to do if you want a summer job, because those summer jobs are good. I've been there and done that, and they're really good. Also, on Friday, the Keep America Beautiful, Amanda Peels, who was on with me in the last show, will be at Taylor Elementary School doing Waste in Place curriculum for grades K through 2. And then she'll be at Waterville on the 21st. So anybody else that would like for her to come to their classroom, if you will contact her, she will be glad for you to come and teach in your classroom. Now, also Saturday the 2nd from 9 until 12, tarp it or ticket at the landfill. And you go out there and they will give you a tarp. Now, the thing about this is, folks, those of you that haul things to the landfill, if you don't cover whatever that is that you're hauling out there and it blows off, you can be fined. And that's not something you want to happen. So they'll give you a tarp, and if you go out there and they will give you the tarp, and you can put it on whatever vehicle that you're hauling in, a pickup truck or any kind of a flatbed trailer or anything that you're hauling, you need that tarp. So that is Saturday the 2nd from 9 to 12 at the landfill. And Amanda's phone number is on the screen, 559-3307, if you have any questions. Now, Sunday, the museum will be hosting the Sweet Singing. And this is a redback hymnal singing, and I love going to the redback hymnal singings. I've told you all, I'm a Methodist. I was not raised with the redback hymnal. I was raised with the Cokesbury, which also is a redback hymnal, but it's not the redback hymnal, okay? And so a lot of these songs I was not familiar with until the Gaithers made them popular in the 80s. And I heard a lot of those songs, and I thought, why have I never heard these songs before? But then I realized I hadn't heard them because I wasn't going to the Church of God or the Baptist church. I was going to the Methodist church. So now, to make up for lost time, I try to go to every redback hymnal singing I can. Now, this will be at the museum. It's free from 2 to 4 on Sunday. And it's called Sweet Singing because they're going to have a lot of sweets for refreshments. If you have a redback hymnal, bring it. If you don't, they will probably have some. Jack Clark will be playing. Dr. Jim Burns will be one of the leaders, and there's another leader, and I apologize, I've forgotten who that's going to be. It's going to be kind of in 2 sessions, like 2 to 3 and then 3 to 4, and there's going to be a quartet at one of those sessions and then a vocalist at the other that'll perform probably 2 numbers, but then you're not going to be sitting there, you're going to be singing, okay? And it's my understanding there's going to be the grand piano is going to be moved to the middle of the room, and the chairs are going to be put around it, kind of like you see if you watch any of the Gaither videos that used to be on TV. That's kind of the way they kind of gathered around the piano. So that's what we're going to do Sunday from 2 to 4 at the museum. So I want you to be sure that you know to go there. Now, there's a couple of other things I want to tell you about. March the 5th from 10 to 3 at the museum will be DAR genealogy workshop, and they said find the roots of your revolutionary ancestors. Now, you may or may not have revolutionary ancestors. I know I do because my mother did this research years ago to get in the DAR. So I do know that I have, but if I had to tell it to you right now, I couldn't tell you the name, but I do know that I have an ancestor. So you may also. Now, if you're a member of the museum, it's $20 for this. And also, if you're a DAR member, it's $20, but it's $35 for non-members. And I've talked to you about this before, folks. I've told you a single membership at the museum is only $35. So if you join the museum for a year, a lot of the activities that happen at the museum that there is a fee for, you will get a discount if you're a museum member. Also, you get a discount in the gift shop, and there are restaurants around the area where you get a discount, and other stores where you get discounts if you're a museum member. So you might want to consider that. And you can see that you can go to the museumcenter.org and sign up for the membership and do that right online. Now, also on March the 7th, the new exhibit starts at the museum. Now, see, we've had the quilt show, which is always awesome. I mean, to me, it's amazing. I have quilts at my house that my granny did, but they're not really pretty quilts or patterns. They were just done to keep you warm at night. And so I've never entered any of them. I probably need to dig some of those out and see what I've got. But the Fabric of Cleveland exhibit will start March the 7th, and it's going to run for quite a while. And then the Magic of Wearable Fiber Art Fashion Show and Market will be on March the 23rd from 10 until 3 at the Museum Center. And for more information, you can call the Museum Center, or you can email Seal Curtis at the museum, or you can just go to museumcenter.org because they are going to have a luncheon. They are asking for table host. You purchase a table, invite 7 of your dear friends to come. And Janie Bryant, who won several Emmys for the clothing that she did in Mad Men, the TV show that everybody seemed to love, and I don't think I ever saw any of it, and that's my bad. I need to go back and see that. But anyway, she will be there at the luncheon. Now, also, they're going to have the History Happy Hour on March the 7th, and it's going to be Irish America, and this is going to celebrate the Irish American history of our area. And there's a lot of Irish American history in our area, folks. And so we're going to have traditional music, traditional food, and traditional drink. And I am not sure about that, whether that is a free event or not. But again, you can check on their website, museumcenter.org, and see if that's a free event. So they have 3 of those History Happy Hours, and we've already had one, which was the snow of 93. So we had that one, and Bill Race was there, and that was a wonderful event. And then their final History Hour, Happy History Hour of this year is going to be on June the 6th, and it's going to be titled 1944, and it will mark the 75th anniversary of D-Day during World War II. And I've told you all, I'm hoping to bring my Uncle Ralph as my date that day, or that evening, because he was there. And he also participated in Operation Tiger, which was not even known about until 1980. Did they release the fact that they did a practice run on what to do for the battle, and we lost soldiers because it wasn't as secret as we thought it was, and the Germans met us at the practice. So anyway, it should be a great event that day to celebrate that. Now the phone number for them is 339-5745, 339-5745, and you can call the museum and get all kinds of updates on that. Now, this weekend also, the 1st and the 2nd, will be the Cousin Jake Tulloch Memorial Bluegrass Festival in Etowah. And that's a 2-day event, and there's a lot of bluegrass music going on, folks, at that time. And I cut out of the banner, you know, bless the Banner's heart. I don't know how I'd live without them, because they have some great things. But there's 2 days of this, and the first day, on the Friday evening, it's the John Studdard Memorial Bluegrass Gospel Concert, and the doors will open at 7, and the show will begin at 7:30, and the host band is Just Us, and they're opening for Farmhands. So I taught with John Studdard, wonderful, wonderful guy, great teacher, and a great bluegrass player. He passed away several years ago from a really strange form of cancer, but great guy. And so they made this part of the festival is in memory of John. And then Cousin Jake was a longtime member of the Flatt and Scruggs Foggy Mountain Boys, And so that will be Saturday, and that will start at the doors will open at 6, and that'll start at 7. And there's a lot of big famous names that will be there for that. But if you want to just pick and grin, you can be at the depot across the street from the. I probably should tell you this is in the Gym Theater in downtown Etowah on Tennessee Avenue, and but they'll just be picking in and grinning and over there at the depot, and if you want to do that, that is great. Now tickets are $12 for adults, $5 for a child on Friday, $18 for an adult, and $10 on Saturday, or you can get a $25 package for both days. And these can be purchased in person at Johnson's Department Store on Tennessee Avenue, or by calling 423-263-7608. Or you can go online to www.etowaharts.org, ETOWAH, arts.org. And that would be a great event for you to go to if you are a bluegrass person. And those are a lot of fun, folks, absolutely a lot of fun. Now, I will going to remind you, Saturday now is Dr. Seuss from 10 until 1 at Cleveland State. Now, the Athens Arts Council is now accepting entries for their annual high school art show. The deadline is April the 1st, and then the art will be exhibited from the 12th to the 17th. And for more information, then you can go to their website at www.athensartscouncil.org. And the reception will be April the 12th at 5:30, right before they start their Alice in Wonderland presentation. Then I had Shannon Clark on here at the last show, and she talked about the art show at Truesdale School. From my perspective, that will be March the 7th at 6 o'clock, and that will be at the old Asbury United Methodist Church, which is now Truesdale School. And that address is 3171 Hewitt Street, Southeast. And you can also look up, you can Facebook Truesdale School, Trousdale, Truesdale School. And it is a free art exhibit. Some of the art will be available for auction, some of it not, because it's up to the artist whether or not they want to sell their art. Also then, on March the 20th, the U.S. Navy Band will be in concert at the Conn Center. And this is the Sea Chanters 2019 National Tour. The concert is sponsored by Cleveland Banner, Lee University, and Neely Printing. And for tickets, you need to mail a self-addressed stamped envelope to P.O. Box 3600, and that zip is 37320-3600. Or you can go by the Banner office on 25th Street and get the tickets. Now, I've told you that U-Turn Institute's going to have Russ Taff live on April the 13th. His Freedom from Shame, His Music and Story, that is free. It will be in Pangle Hall. The doors are going to open at 5:15, and the concert is again free. And for more information, you can call 813-3300 about that. And that is about all I have today, folks, because there's a lot of things going on. And Keep America Beautiful has some more things going on, and I'll tell you more about that on our next show. But it's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, and we probably should have gone outside today, but we did not, and my producers probably would have loved it out there, but I'm afraid we would have really enjoyed it so much. Don't forget to pick up your Bradley Essential. There is a calendar in it that will tell you other things that are going on, and these can be picked up at several different places in Cleveland. So pick up one of these, take it home with you, read the articles, and look at the calendar. It's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood today, folks. So for today, I'm saying bye-bye.